Aloha, everyone. Welcome back. This is the Galactic News. My name is Galit, and today I'm going to talk to you about Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. Mercury is retrograding from December 29th until January 18th. It will go retrograde from 24 degrees of Capricorn until 8 degrees of Capricorn. Now, we have Mercury retrograde between 3 and 4 times each year, so this is not an unusual occurrence. However, this year is a little bit special. Mercury is going retrograde at 24 Capricorn, ending at 8 Capricorn. We have another Mercury retrograde in Taurus around May, and then the last Mercury retrograde will happen in a year from now, in next December 2023, starting at 8 degrees Capricorn. You hear that? The first one of the year is ending at 8 degrees Capricorn, and the last one is starting at 8 degrees Capricorn. So what's going on with this Capricorn? And why do we get this Capricorn twice, the same degree? First of all, 8 is a strong degree, right? You probably, whoever does numerology knows that 8 is all about power and transformation and amassing power. So I would like to share the chart and show you what I think this Mercury retrograde is bringing to us this year, especially that the first Mercury retrograde is happening in Capricorn, the sign of achievement. The second in May is happening in Taurus, also an earth sign. So we're dealing with things that are tangible this year, revision to things that are tangible. What is tangible for us? What is sustainability? And the last one is starting in Capricorn, 8 degrees Capricorn, going all the way back to Sagittarius, going direct in Sagittarius in the beginning of 2024, ushering us into a new modality. So most of the retrogrades this year for Mercury would be in earth signs. So earth signs are all about material, all about things that are real here and now. So what do we have to learn? What is the message? Let's unpack that. I'll share my screen. There we go. Here's my screen for this Mercury retrograde happening on December 29, 2022 at 1:32 a.m. Pacific time. This is for Los Angeles. You can cast the chart for wherever you are. It doesn't matter because we're not going to pay attention to the houses. We're just going to pay attention to the energies. So first thing that comes to mind when you see this Mercury retrograding at this particular moment is the conjunction with Venus, right? It's exactly the same degree, 24 degrees of Capricorn. So first of all, if you have any 24 degrees of any cardinal signs, hey, you guys are being more affected. So pay attention to what it's bringing to you. In general, Mercury retrograde is all about revision, going back to something, revising it, getting an opportunity to look at things different. So we're getting kind of a 3 weeks period usually to rewind and reassess what it is that we did in that department, in that sign, wherever it falls in your chart. It is highlighting some sort of an issue that you were working on, and now it's time to resolve it. That's why it goes back and forth and bringing us new solutions, new ways of looking at things. Mercury retrograde have this bad reputation that it is creating delays and things are not working. But why is that? Yeah, it may happen because we need to revisit something. And then we see that maybe we did not make such a great decision in that department and we need to redo that. So that's why it feels like chaos, because you have to redo something. So what is it for you? Where is Capricorn in your chart? This is where this Mercury retrograde is taking place. So that house and life department will be highlighted for you. But let's take a look at this particular conjunction, Mercury with Venus together. Venus in Capricorn, what does she want? She is all about her values, being respectable, reputable, and spending energy where she can get her most results, right? Capricorn is that sign that wants to be efficient, that wants to produce results, that is in the here and now wants to do good management in their life. And Venus becomes that in Capricorn, saying, hey, what do I want to spend my time on? What is really valuable for me? Because Venus cares about valuable things, and Venus wants to have. That's her function, right? We send our Venus to talk to our Mars, and Venus would tell Mars, hey, Mars, I want to have that. So in Capricorn, she wants to have a reputation in society. She wants to be appreciated. She wants to be up there and looked upon as a valuable person, as if she brings that value. But Venus is our relatedness, our ability to relate to others. So maybe we are revising and revisiting the way we relate to others on a professional basis, because our work and the work we do out there in the world creates a lot of work relationship. How do you do in your work relationship with others? What kind of connections do you have? Do you want to have more professional relationship? Because this will expand your ability. You will become more powerful. Venus in Capricorn, she wants to be that powerful lady up there, ruling her profession in such an efficient way that she becomes a master in what she's doing. She can leave a legacy in what she's doing in Capricorn. So where do you want to leave a legacy? Where do you want to be known for what it is that you do so well that others come to learn from you, that you become that prominent person? So maybe Mercury conjunct Venus is saying, first of all, revise and revisit your professional acquaintances and relationship. But also, what else is Capricorn? Capricorn is tradition. Capricorn is the family we come from. Capricorn is what we bring with us through our DNA, psychological DNA, is our tradition. How are we doing in that department, especially now after the holidays? What happened in the holidays for you? How did you feel through the holidays, relating back to your tradition, to your family? What kind of memories and programs are you bringing with you from your family? And are they beneficial for you? Or maybe you have to revise a few programs that are outdated. Maybe you can look at them and say, hey, this is how my family used to do things, but some of it was not beneficial. Maybe some of it was codependency. Maybe some of it was traumatic for you. Maybe you need to heal some of those programs that you brought from your family, and you need to do things in a different way. So this Mercury retrograde is giving you the chance to revisit and reevaluate those programs that you came with from your family and tradition, from your childhood, from the house you come from the environment you were born into, and take a good look and see if that is matching and in alignment with who you are right now and who you are becoming to be, because Capricorn is that part where we set our long-term goals. And does this tradition and coding and programming is in alignment with your long-term goals? Check it out. That's why Mercury is retrograde there. Another clue that we have is the moon is in Pisces at 29 degrees at the moment that Mercury is choosing to go retrograde. Whenever you see 29 degrees in a chart, that means a cycle is ending. It is the last degree of that sign. In particular, in Pisces, Pisces is the last sign that we have. So 29 degrees Pisces moon is giving us a clue saying, hey, maybe there is something that you need to let go of. This is an ending of a big cycle. And maybe Pisces can also be a victim, right? So that programming of being wounded and being a victim and having to put up with certain traditions, with certain thoughts, with certain beliefs, and feeling that you were not dealt maybe the right hand in Pisces, feeling like a victim, that maybe you're not in control of your life. Maybe that is what you're ending right now, as the moon is at 29 degrees Pisces, saying, take a good look at your emotions, because those emotions of being not good enough and of feeling victimhood somehow, feeling unfair, not having enough faith in yourself because you don't have that program yet instilled in you, maybe those feelings are creating the less desirable results in your life. Maybe it's time to take a look at that particular program that we bring subconsciously, the moon, from our family, the past, Pisces, not knowing that it's even there. Maybe that's what Mercury wants us to look at our family dynamic and say, how can I move from feeling a victim to those dynamics, family dynamics? How can I upgrade it to feel guided, to feel holded, to feel embraced? Because Pisces has all those beautiful qualities of unconditional love. So maybe this Mercury will help us see that we can change and see the benefit of where we come from. What benefit did we get from the background that we come from? How did it help us become who we are right now? And where do we want to take it moving forward? So that's a big one as well. Another thing that's happening through this Mercury retrograde is this Mars at 9 degrees Gemini, still retrograding, soon to go forward in January, is in conjunct the Sun in Capricorn. Now, the Sun in Capricorn wants to be known, right? Wants to be up there, wants to be the CEO of your chart. And when it's in conjunct, which is an uncomfortable adjustment aspect to Mars, the way you take action, in Gemini, the way you speak and communicate, maybe this is a clue for this Mercury retrograde saying, you know, you have to pay attention to how you take action, and especially to how your words have power, to how your communication have power. How do you communicate? And if you want long-term results and to be the CEO, to be that person that is getting the legacy and reputation of a master in your domain, how can you shift something in your communication and the way you take action in order to bring yourself to that place? I'm going to stop sharing the chart right now. And I want to say that this Mercury retrograde is ushering us into a very important year, because 2023 is going to be a closure year of many, many old patterns, and a beginning year shifting us into the age of Aquarius. So this is the first Mercury retrograde of the year, starting with our tradition, starting with our past encoding and programming, asking us to revisit and revise them so we can move forward. The second one would be in Taurus, would ask us to do sustainable things and spend our energy on things that we love and we care for. And the last one would be again in Capricorn, wrapping this year, saying, what have you learned this year from the tradition you come from the programming you come from, and how did you shift? Because it's going to happen in December 2024, the last one. And it will ask you, how did you shift from where you started the year to where you ended? So it's going to be a really interesting year where we are shifting and we are becoming more focused, more clear, and more showing up in integration, more fully integrated with our long-term goals and our purpose of being here. So I hope you like this video. If yes, please like it, please share it, please comment. I love hearing from you. And as always, please take care of yourself and become the best version of yourself today and every day. I will see you next time.